Hey, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. Swag.
Wake up and I feel like cash. Wake up and I feel like M's. My foot stays pressed on the gas. I'm glad I don't feel like them. They might just get flexed on. Got that spice like Szechuan. Can't be touched, I'm Teflon. Once I met Zac Efron. Go hard for the bros and the bros hot mine. Don't think for a sec that I won't drop off. Wanna stay for the show? Just log on to RoneDotCom. Get knocked off and still rock on. Come to the pound, see a real top dog. Wanna stay for the show? Just log on to RoneDotCom.
Yo, yeah, there I am. Yo, what's good? Bulgy ass shot today. Get my dick and balls in this camera, bro. Don't deprive the people of my good ass. And also, if you get too little dick and balls, you're gonna miss the shirt. You're gonna miss shirt of the year. Live in the Barstool store right now. I may live in the USA, but my story began in Bangladesh. Cop yours in the Barstool store today. Store.barstoolsports.com /Bangladesh. Shout out to all my Bangladeshi homies. And, oh, bro, the fucking guns are firing off in the chat. Nothing great to look at muscle-wise, but, man, are you guys good to look at in the chat. Miss you over the 4th of July. Sure, my Bangladeshi side is always satisfied, but I had to scratch my USA side just a little bit during this break and be a little bit patriotic. Obviously, I was gifted by my mother-in-law a Under Armour American flag shirt that said freedom on it, so I was rocking that thing the entire time. Stealing valor, pretending to be a police officer, living it up. Gratatata. Bangladesh. Fun show today. Happy to be back. Tyler and I had a meeting yesterday. Shout out Tyler. Fire out for fucking Tyler in the fucking shirt. We basically planned out the next 2 months, all of July and all of August. And oh my God, is the programming slate rich with good content. But it all begins today. We have Steve Gerben from Tires coming on at 9:15. In 10 minutes, Gerbies will be here from Tires, which is just great news. I've been bothering the hell out of that man, being like, hey, want to pop on this show? And he's the type of kind individual who'll be like, yeah, can we do it at like maybe this time or this time? And I'm on his ass because that show is too good not to get bouquet after bouquet of flowers. Just fantastic stuff from the people who made Tires, and he is the star of it along with Shane Gillis. It's so insane how fucking funny he is as a character. Well, instantly one of the best characters in any type of situational comedy. Instantly. So we have some questions firing off in the chat for him. And is a skeet still clear? We'll get to the bottom of it. What genre has he been cranking to? We'll get to the bottom of it. Is he mopping the deck? We'll get to the bottom of it. Skeet clear. Let me take these notes. Mopping deck. What genre? Would be a funny bit to recast Francis' character Assassin in season 3. Yes, that would be a classic fucking bit. That would be one of those timeless bits that people read about and tell their kids about. So he's going to be coming on later on in the show. Ebony is going to be coming on. Let me get my fucking posture right, dude. Let me open my damn chest up. Ebony's going to be coming on, and I'm sure she'll be shaking ass. There's little doubt in my mind that she's going to be coming on to do anything except for shake ass. From my understanding, it was a big hit among the interns. I feel like the intern, the group chat was going nuts from what I understand. And I'm excited about that. So to dip our toe into the content calendar while I'm talking about the interns, I've tried to send this email twice. I got the listserv of all of the New York interns, and every time I try and send the email, it doesn't send for some reason. I might have to send it all individually, but let it be known right here. On Friday, to come out on Tuesday, I'm doing a show called Supervised Chatter. Filling the chairs in here with interns, and every 5 minutes a panel will vote off somebody who has not been carrying their weight in a conversation, and they will be replaced by another intern. By the end of it all, we'll have voted off enough people where someone will be crowned the champion. And this is an exercise to let people who are interns try to, have a little bit of fun on a Friday, cut your teeth, make a little bit of content. Are there diamonds in the rough? Are people good at content that we don't know about? Are there people who we think are good at content that will be exposed by talking enough, and we'll find out that they actually suck ass? All of this and more will be discovered in Supervised Chatter, and I'll be kind of moderating it. I'll kind of be in the watchtower saying, hey, why did you ask that question? Or, hey, what was the point of this story, or something like that? We're going to do that on Friday. That will come out on Tuesday. We're going to be doing more. Well, we have a bunch of stuff. Yakking with the interns. Kind of, but they're going to be doing the yakking. And it's more figuring out who has what, where the shining stars are. And it should just be fun. I mean, shows like The Yak, Barstool Sports as a job in general is a fun job. It is an actual joke. And coming in on a Friday to just mix it up and talk and be fun and do fun stuff, that should be part of it. I think that there's some questions in the intern class, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like, when are we going to do something fun? And it's like, I can't take you on a field trip. I don't have enough capital to get everyone into the planetarium. I don't have the Natural History Museum plug, but I can take you on a trip of the mind, of the imagination, and that's what we'll do. This is Barstool Idol with people who have already have an internship. The man cannot miss. I mean, it's not Barstool Idol. It's just them talking. There's no one's going out into the streets to do like challenges, and we're not dedicating a cameraman to people. I think that's one of the biggest barriers of Barstool Idol. Everybody needs a cameraman and an editor, and people who come on have these newfangled highfalutin ideas of, I'm going to do this like series, and it's going to be like sickly edited, and we're going to have it out tomorrow morning. Maybe that's not realistic. I think what is realistic is putting a bunch of people in chairs and hearing if they have compelling conversation that you can only find on RoneDotCom. So that's exciting. I'm fired up about that. And we're also not doing The Choice. I brought it up to Dave, and he's like, I'm not trying to commit to that right now. Fair enough. It's not my money to spend on a brand new hire. So I say, why not go in-house? Why not go inside Barstool? That's the way that everybody fucking else was hired. Foreplay is not as big as it is if we don't farm from our own intern class. Like, Frankie Borelli came up through Foreplay. Chicks in the Office, not as big if we don't farm from our own intern class. Rhea and Fran were both interns. Now they have a very successful show. Tommy Smokes, whatever he does, he used to be an intern. And all his successful series wouldn't have happened if he wasn't an intern. Glenny Balls wouldn't be on fucking Theo Vaughn's podcast if people weren't doing intern-centric content at Barstool Sports. And now Glenny Balls is on goddamn Theo Vaughn. Makes me so damn happy for him. I reached out to him. I said, what was that restaurant you were talking about on the edge of Queens and Long Island? He said Luigi's. I said, I gotta get a fucking table at Luigi's. Correspondence is just fine with Glenny Balls. Lucas says, when are you moving back to Philly, my boy? Not planning on going back to Philly right now. That's not in my plans currently. I know a lot of people want to get out of New York. I feel like Francis has been disillusioned with New York. He's not loving New York. Not me. I'm fucking loving it. Not me. I'm charged up. Summertime and the living is easy. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. That type of shit. I feel good about it. Shout out to Jaden. Dropping $1.99. Times are tough in this economy, and he still found a way to dig deep. Monthly child support. I love you, Rone. Shout out to you, and shout out to the twins that you're supporting with that $1.99. That is a half scoop of formula. Shout out to you. The boys are 1/4 today. Happy 1/4 birthday to my sons. They're a fourth of 1 year old. So shout out to them. A fresh quarter. George Washington. It's a coin flip, but both sides are winners. So shout out to Wes and Finn, the light of my life, the joy of my fucking eye. Absolute legends. Growing like beasts. Handsome boys. Happy birthday to the fucking twins. If you have water guns right now, fire them off in the fucking air. Fire them off. More housekeeping before we get to our esteemed guest. The Nicest is coming out next month. There will be 2 battles released every week for the first 4 weeks of August. That's 8 rap battles, all on this channel. If you want to see them, subscribe to RoneDotCom. Check that the fuck out. That's going to be super exciting. As it stands right now, I'm doing the after show on RoneDotCom for Beach House. I'm going to be going to the Beach House every Sunday. I'm going to be missing Mass on several Sundays so I can go to the Beach House and talk to demons. I'm going to be spending less time with the Lord and spending some time washing the feet of sinners in the most Christian way possible. That's what Jesus Christ would have done. That's what Jesus would have done. I feel like I've been talking about it for a while on this channel to do an after show. And then I was told in the meetings, they're like, well, why are we doing that after show on RoneDotCom? It's like, hey, if you guys want to take this idea and put it on another channel, that's fine. But acting like I'm taking an idea for myself, misrepresentative of the situation. So we can do it. It doesn't really matter. But we have been talking about doing it here for quite some time. Jaden Letelier. Making a half scoop of formula. Also pay Saz. My boy has fucking cash like that. My boy is keeping the formula fucking flowing for these boys. Hell yes. Fired up. Finn and West sound like some O'Hara names. Like Cardinal O'Hara. Shout out Cardinal O'Hara. Bernie's just walked by and dapped up security. Gerby's just walked by. No, that was Jenks. Gerby's is going to be joining us remotely because he's out probably in damn Hollywood. Probably in goddamn Hollywood doing some absolute Hollywood legendary shit. Probably doing a damn feature film with The Rock or something at this point. Ask Gerby's who his dream guest actors for Tire Season 3. Great question. Dream guest. See, it's really like you guys fucking interviewing him. I'm more the puppet with your hand up my ass. And you guys are the ones who are actually talking to him. And I'm kind of just the conduit. I'm merely your vessel. The Gruel King. So we've said. Can we get more Barstool battle raps? Classic bangers every time. Sure, 100%. Some of the people from the Nicest will be coming in to do stuff here in office the week after the Nicest, which we're very much looking forward to. That should fucking rule. They're going to come on, we'll make songs. I was thinking of doing like a 2-wheel diss track type of thing where it's like we spin a wheel, 3 of us in here spin a wheel to see who we're dissing. We put 8 different people on there, and then we spin a wheel to see what genre of rap we're dissing them in. That's interesting. I don't fucking know, but we're going to try it. We're going to throw some shit at the wall. And then finally, the last bit of housekeeping. Later on today, Sass versus Francis in Call of Duty 3. Sass versus Francis. Who wins? Sass? Francis. Polls up now. Sass versus Francis in Call of Duty 3. Sass is particular about what he does, what he has happen, He wants 2 different monitors. He wants 2 different Xboxes set up. He wants 2 different chairs for them. He wants them facing each other in the same room. All of these requests. And a lot of the overwhelming feedback we had was, hey, this game was designed to be split screen. This is a throwback to like whatever, 2011, whenever this shit came out. It should be split screen, and that will maybe introduce some peeking where Sass said, hey, Francis can look at where I'm going to be. And I said, Sass, you know where he's going to be. But basically, if Sass does not win this, it will be damning for him. This is Sass's bread and his butter. Sass is a cheater, I heard. Well, that's like the question. Is cheating play peeking? Is play peeking cheating? Hold up. Are we good to go? 1 second. Okay, we're just waiting on 1 second. Turning cameras on halfway there. So if Sass loses, I might riot. See, like Mike G, I don't know if a riot is a thing that one person can carry out. I feel like a riot is that's a group activity. But yeah, Rubbin is racing, Pekin is playing. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have an eye tracker. Like when people will watch a seductive video and they'll track their eyes to make sure that they don't look at the breasts or the female body, we're going to do an eye tracker on Sass, a specific camera for his eyes, specific camera for Francis's eyes, to see if they glance up, see where the other person is, see if they glance down. And if things get too crazy, cardboard box over the top section, and then somebody else is in there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our guest. I'm pretty sure he's ready to jump on right now. From Tires, what an absolute legend. Beautiful paneling on that wall, an incredible Philly Fanatic hat, and just an absolute joy to have on. Steve Gerben, thank you so much for being here, brother. No, I think that there's whatever the acoustics you did with the wood on the walls there has your voice sounding really nice. I don't know if that was intentional. Is that a late addition, or is that wallpaper, or is that wood? It's okay. I don't mind it. It's kind of like has like a prison cell, kind of like just a look to the outside. There you go. Now you're glowing. You look like a Jesus figure. So you're working as a paralegal and you got wood on your walls? So that's intentionally for acoustics? Yeah, I mean, they sound fantastic. Hang on, they're giving me the 1 minute sign. Oh, no, they're saying no. They got to be trolling us saying no audio. I think it's a troll. Are you guys getting a lot of no audio in the chat? There's no way it can actually be no audio. I know, you sound good to me, so if I can hear you, I don't understand why it would even be a problem. Dead ass no audio, they're saying. Can't hear him. Audio in Spanish, they're saying. See, but I can hear you great. Hang on, but they're also saying dead ass. They're saying no audio. Take your headphones off, Rone. That's not gonna. That doesn't help me. We're troubleshooting the hell out of it. I'll talk to you for the time being, though. That's a classic Philly Fanatics hat. I feel like I have the matching T-shirt to go with that. They're saying no trolls, no Gerbs audio. Are you plugging in headphones right now? Is that what you were just doing? Take your time. Take your time. Just 1 freaking second, folks. He's figuring it out. Thank you to the tech team who is working tirelessly. You should see the bodies that are sprinting around in here. The guy looks like Westchester. Facts. I can still hear you. Can you guys hear him or no? Any better? See, I hear you. Honestly, it's almost worse than it was before as far as volume. But I think that they're just trying to get patch something to just get you on. They're just trying to get you through. No audio. No audio still. That's not right. That's not right. I can just relay kind of what you're saying though. See, now I can't even freaking see you, bro. But I think so. Hang on, they're still grinding on it, dude. I feel bad that I brought you on here. People don't. I could filibuster. I could filibuster for a half second and just kind of tell the story of how I tried to get you on, because I was on your ass immediately after the show came out, and I was kind of begging for you to come on. I was adamant that you come on, and you just had so much actual like entertainment stuff to satisfy. And so as the nice guy you are, you were like, can we do it at a later date? And you followed through. Usually do it at a later date means that it's not going to happen at all. But you're like, hey, you went above and beyond, and you made this shit happen. Dude, you're from, I'm just going to talk to you as a one-sided conversation just because while I have you here. It would just be awkward for me to just have you sit in silence even if other people can't hear you. But you're from, are you from Berwyn? I'm from, like, I grew up in, like, the Radnor area. So I'm just kind of on the other side of Lancaster Ave. My wife had her baby shower at a place on Lancaster Ave, and I used to do a keto right on Lancaster Ave. I don't know if you're well equipped in any of the martial arts. A baseball choke? What is that? What does that even entail? What makes it baseball? You did this as an adult? I was picturing you as like a 12-year-old doing jiu-jitsu, not a full-blown adult. To me, it still hits. To me, it's still there, 100%. The Jocko craze, dude. Dude, Aikido was um, yeah, they're texting me. They're texting me saying that it might be tough. I don't know if maybe if you drop out and rejoin. I don't know if that could possibly be what it is. Do you want to try that? Just pop out and pop back in. I promise that people are scrambling back here, trying to make it happen. Same. I'm so dumb. Yeah, pop back out and then see if you could pop back in. So, they're saying I can still hear you too, which is the beautiful thing. So he's gonna pop out and he's gonna try and pop back in. The amount of tech people grinding on this right now is truly beautiful. But I wish I could relay what he was saying. He was basically telling me that he thinks that I'm the fucking man, and he was like, dude, we're thinking about writing you in as a main character of Tires, is what he just said. And he was like, we're thinking of making you my like brother who kind of takes over the business and becomes like the main character. And they said that they're thinking about flying in Shakira as kind of my co-star. I said, happily married man, all right, make my character gay. And he said, no problem. He said that we can do that for you, anything that you want. But I thought that it was such a nice thing of him to offer that me in Tires, like, truly unbelievable. Looks like a baseball announcer. Is Lemaire producing Cap? Jaden saying that's Cap. Okay, why would I cap? Why would I cap on my own freaking show? Doesn't make any damn sense. Great move by you, Rone. Yeah, got to be. Who's showing up to work at 9:30? Everybody is. such a nice guy, but I feel bad because I told him that it was a limited amount of time. He was making good points, though. He was making really good points. He was really, truly looking out. I wonder what the problem was. Fantastic guy. The Aikido shit was a strange time in my life. I think I was in like 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and I was so bad at Aikido, which is the martial art where you have to kind of be attacked in the perfect way, and that's the only way that the martial art can be unlocked. Like, someone has to hit you with this exact karate chop across your head, or else you won't be able to kind of disarm them and flip them. And I just remember being in Aikido for kind of months after months, and then eventually it just, other people would come into the class, and then they would get a belt, and I'd still be on the white belt. And they would go up to a different level belt, and I'd still be on a white belt. And I was kind of getting lapped in Aikido, a fake martial art that's not even like an actual real martial art. It didn't make sense to me. And then we brought a kid from my grade school, Bob Deasy, who was the running back, and he was like, yeah, I'll come to an Aikido class. He came to like 1 or 2 classes, and then suddenly he's getting his belt, and I'm still at the white belt. And it's like, it's just not me? Like, they had us kind of doing these roles, these kind of martial arts roles. I'm not an athletic guy, but I thought Aikido was kind of the lowest barrier of entry. Like, that lowest, anybody could get a belt in Aikido. You know, I thought it was like kind of like a belt store, you know, just everybody could participate in Aikido. But sure enough, not the case. Not the case. You should call SAS for lighting illegal fireworks off in Wells on the 4th. Pretty sure I saw him and Peters and Nate causing chaos. Quit the freaking cap. You know, cut that shit out. Could have had Octagon Ron. Should have been huge. My mom's basement with Robbie Fox, bro. Octagon Ron. That would have been amazing. Now I get it, Bob. Shout out to Bob Fox. That Oasis concert looked fucking incredible. Looked like such a goddamn good time. Blake Snortles. Shout out to Blake Snortles. My mom would get supplies from Joann Fabrics to sew belts. I was showing up in a new color every day. Huh. That's fucking fire. So you had fabric belts? Not even like what kind of fabrics are we talking about? Are we just saying like cloth belts? Because that's fucking preposterous. Joann Fabrics has it all, though. It's more than just fabrics there. They got like fake flowers, a whole section of fake flowers. Joann Fabrics. I mean, you want to talk about a nice store out in Westchester. Stop at Joann Fabrics. Get some light gifts. The cow print belts. I mean, if he did, that's fire. But is it thick enough to hold up the pants? Was she sewing buckles on? Was she sewing holes into the belts? It's truly a question. The cow print belts. Rone, put us on to an up-and-coming artist you've been vibing to. That's a good fucking question, bro. Okay, Tyler just said the whole computer system is in the middle of being replaced, which is the problem here. They can't broadcast his Zoom audio despite us hearing it. Blake Snortle said karate belts. They were silky. Oh, so I thought you were talking about pants belts, bro. You were talking about stolen valor karate belts, Blake Snortles. That's insane. So you could just pretend that you were a black belt, but you would come in with kind of like a janky, folded over silky one. What the fuck? I mean, I guess that's legal, but if you walk around with a black belt, you might get treated like a black belt. If you walk around with a black belt, there's a chance that you could get fucking plain old karate chopped, you know, which not the best look. But in Aikido, it doesn't actually matter because you have to actually get, you know, you got to get chopped in the way. You have to get kicked. The rolls are the best fucking part about it. Let me look at my up-and-coming artists that I've searched recently. Have you guys heard of Billy Joel? Shout out to Bum for child support. Have you guys heard of Billy Joel? He's fucking huge. Have you heard of the song Victory Lap by Fred again? It's got to be the freaking biggest song in the summer. Gerben has the Epstein list and is being silenced. Maybe. He truly might be. I watched an old yak where you can witness actually Seth crafting the U-Haul joke in real time. Amazing stuff. Yeah, that's so fucking good. So fucking good. Yeah, Sass, absolute legend. Can't wait to have him in here. Can't wait to have him on RoneDotCom later on. Ooh. Also talked to Sass yesterday about doing a, we got a tech guy sprinting down the hall, sprinting. Talked to Sass about doing some gambling content, where we make our picks. We've been doing that on Son of a Boy Dad at the end of every episode. Talked to him about that, and that looks promising. That's something that he agreed to. But sometimes Sass agrees to stuff and doesn't actually want to do it. Which, that's on him, but he agreed. So we're going to be, me and Sass, we're going to be filming our picks every week during football season. That is 18 weeks of picks on a new show called The Whiteboard. We're going to be writing our picks down on a whiteboard. Maybe some doodles, you know what I mean? Maybe a cartoon sketch. Blake Snortle said Chicken by Sparkmaster Tape. I love that. I fucking love that. I have an Xbox. If you need that, I think that we have an Xbox ready to go. If we don't, that's also possible. Can we pay to fly Gerb in the PJ? I mean, it depends on how much money you guys want to donate. I think that Blake Snortles on his own might be putting Gerby on a PJ with all this put together because he's fucking digging deep. Chet and SGA getting a combined $500 million is nutso. Did Chet sign already? That fucking feels a little early. But maybe it's because he had that missed season. Yeah, basketball players are going to get $1 billion soon. But what about basketball players who can't dunk? Do my sons still have a chance to make it to the NBA? TJ McConnell made it. He's played how many games, never dunked? Trae Young's played how many games? He's never fucking dunked. Will my boys be able to do that? Or can I get them on the Jordan Klingon trajectory, that white guy who is a professional dunker? Good to go. Wow, bro. I feel like I could be in like the Senate with the way that filibuster just went.
Is this? Can anybody hear me? Is it? No. Well, I kind of lost you now, Ron. Yeah, I lost you.
Okay, here I am. Now, can you hear me?
I got you. Yeah, I can.
Now I can't hear you. No, I can't hear him.
Oh. Hilarious.
Oh my God. Your patience is truly a grace. A grace of yours.
Yeah.
If you knew sign language, I feel like that'd be helpful. What a paradox. This is like kind of like a Grecian kind of a myth almost, where like as soon as we gain one thing, we lose another thing. Incredible patience. We will cram all this into just, we'll get his heart out satisfied. Another run down a hallway. This is the most Barstool interview ever. It's so funny. 20 minutes of filibustering. Didn't Strom Thurmond, the old senator, didn't he filibuster for like 100 days at some point? Isn't a filibuster just a dude going up and like reading from a Bible passage, kind of like just dudes being like just killing time? What's the point of it? That the other side eventually just capitulates out of fatigue? Good? No, I don't know. I'm kind of just, this is actually more filibuster. This would never happen in Chicago. Just FaceTime him. Should I? You're back? Ah, damn it, I can't hear him again. It's going to get funny at some point. It will. It'll be kind of cyclical where it will get funny, and then it'll get sad. And then it will get angry. And then it'll get funny again. And then it will get depressed. And then it will turn into suicide thoughts, and then it'll turn into murder, and then suicide carried out. Is kind of the... Oh, now I can hear... I heard you breathe. Yes! Yes? I can hear you. Can't hear him? God damn it! What's the best way to do it? Should I just FaceTime you? Let's try again. We'll try again next week. No, I'm not gonna make you record something. I'm not gonna make you record a video response. They said FaceTime you with just audio from you. People want to see your fucking face though. Wait, don't fuck with us. Don't fuck with us in the chat. What if I send you my phone number? Why don't you just give me a call? We'll just talk for 5 minutes. And I'll fucking let you go. The suspense. Bella said the suspense is fucking killing her. Have you ever done any Barstool shows before? Did you do KFC radio? Well, it's just funny. It's funny that this is your first Barstool experience, as Barstool's been a company for like 22 years, and then we're kind of you're getting like a Barstool that's like we're like starting out of a garage kind of. Oh shit! I don't even know what WhatsApp call is. All right, call me regular. Call me regular. Brother.
Yes.
Can you guys hear him now? Yeah, I think they can fucking hear you now. I mean, you're into the same mic that I'm using, dude. This is a shit show. Thank you for your patience.
No, of course, yeah, and I guess matches up with the. I mean, this is kind of works.
It's kind of. It's funny to me in an embarrassing way. Dude, now that you're on the phone, I almost just want to have a call with you, like I'm like filling my dad in on something, or like I'm asking like a family member about like what's going on in life. What do you got going on today, brother?
Not a whole bunch. Not a whole bunch, you know. So just it's kind of embarrassing. Just like kind of living the retired life for now. But you know, season 3 will start up soon enough, and then it won't feel like a lazy piece of shit.
No, dude, don't feel like a lazy piece of shit at all. Your brother called, or your brother called. We had the chat asked who your dream guest is for Tire season 3. If you had to pick somebody for Tire season 3, who would be like a fucking dream guest?
That's a great question. I think so. I don't want to like, you know, but. Because you don't want to say something and then it's like a thing. So, but Dan Soder, I think there's.
I feel like that's so attainable. No, we didn't just fucking lose you. How is it possible that I also lost you on my fucking on my cell phone call? Now you got to be muted or something. Or no, you're on the phone. I don't know. How is this happening? Is it I can't hear him on my own phone now. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Can you hear me? This is so sad, dude. I have to fucking free you. I have to let you go. I'm so sorry, dude. Can you? Oh my God. We gotta wrap. We have, dude. We have to do this at a different time, dude. I'm so sorry, bro. This is such a shit show. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. I have your phone. And I just can't hear. I don't know what's happening. You're the man. Text, yeah, shoot me a text, brother. Steve Gerben, what an appearance. Thank you so much for your fucking time. I talked to Shane. I was like, is there anything I haven't, any blind spots I have, any questions that I should ask him? And he said, tell him he's gay. So a small missive from Shane Gillis. Thanks, brother. This was great. I think this is one of probably the best interviews that you'll probably ever do in your life. So, onwards and upwards from here, brother. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the retired life. And I'll hopefully talk to you soon. Even just seeing you soon would be good. Wait, why the fuck can I hear you now? What the fuck? All right, see, no. You're good. See you, brother. And now I lost you. So funny. The OG Barstool experience. So funny. Oh, goodness. It's the feeling, it's the blue ball feeling, kind of, you know. It was like a second of insert, for that brief second where I had him, he said, let's try again next week. You're the man. Thank you. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, try Skype next time. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, it's the kind of the blue balls feeling where it's like you got just a little bit of a taste of it, and then and then now you're angry. Now you spend the rest of your day fucking yelling at strangers. You know, fucking having a road rage and bumping into people that you pass on the subway. Freaking out and fucking kicking over a homeless person's little change cup. Well, but we're not going to do that today. We're not going to kick over a homeless person's change cup. That I fucking promise you. Why don't we just get should we just get Ebony in here just as a palate cleanse and just jump right the fuck into it? Maybe I'll ask Ebony all the questions I was going to ask Steve Gerben. Hell yes. Ebony, get your ass in here. We need a little fucking, a sorbet course in fine restaurants between the salad and the appetizer. We have the sorbet course. Ebony, we need a palate cleanser. Let's see if your mic works. What's going on, legend?
Oh my goodness. What's going on?
So good to see you. Sorry we're pulling you in early. We had another guest on, but his microphone wasn't working. But this dude that we just had on, he loves black women.
He does?
Yeah.
Is he a whitey?
Yeah, he's a white guy, and he's a star of a Netflix show.
Okay, what's his name? What do he look like?
He looks like Vibs' dad. Vibs' dad.
Okay.
But have you ever heard the rumor about Vibs that he has an absolute
big dick? Yes.
You have?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Really?
I've heard about it. I've always wanted to not find out myself.
But just like not find out like the whole way, but
Yeah.
like just confirm or deny.
Well, of course he's gonna confirm it, but I kind of want to like
See it.
like a little quick glance. I don't want to do nothing with it, but I want to see
Just
it.
a glance.
Yeah,
Like,
why not?
Everybody at this point's like, what the fuck? What if you hear about somebody potentially having a fucking
snake
missile?
I want to see it.
Yeah, you want to go on like a YP mission, go into the jungle and see if we can find the snake.
Damn, I miss YP.
I know.
Yeah, YP. I miss him. Wasn't he? Damn, he been gone for a while.
This is something people don't know about YP. YP would always come on up to like people's desks, and he would just stand like this. He would just stand like.
Yes.
He would just kinda
Yes.
stand, like, fucking, like,
You know how many times he had his nuts? You know how many times he had his nuts in my face? He would have his nuts in my face.
He
And
was the #1 perpetrator of nuts in face.
I've always wondered about him.
Really?
I've always wondered about him.
Yeah, bro. I think that he might have. If it's not a big dick, I bet he puts it down.
I'm not gonna lie. Like me walking through the office, I in my head just assume who's good in bed and who's whack. I might be right, might be wrong.
And what have you come up with?
You gonna start from the content side?
Yeah.
Is it like guys and girls too? 'Cause I think
Yeah,
about-
of course. What the fuck? Yeah, of course.
I'm not gonna lie. You know, I want to say bi-curious.
Right, exactly. You're not bi-serious. You're bi-curious.
I ain't serious.
You're not bi-serious. It's
Everybody's
bi-curious.
a lesbian time to time to eat some pussy. And you see that shit, you like, what the fuck is that? Am I supposed to eat it?
Oh my
Yeah.
God! But that so you're not bi-serious, but you're bi-curious.
Yeah, I'm bi-curious.
So who? I mean, obviously YP. And I just texted YP to ask him to come on. So we can
Send
see
me
if
a
he-
pic. I wanna see.
Yeah, right.
I want to see.
Because he honestly has hockey player thighs.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Hockey players kind of have this, they can skate, so I think they have like stronger legs. And I don't know if that factors in, but it looks like it might.
It might. I don't know. Yeah.
So Vibs,
Vibs look like he put it down. He's too quiet.
yeah, yeah, he might be a secret freak.
Yeah, and he got the snake. I assume.
Yeah,
So.
well, the rumor is, the cat's out of the bag that Vibs might have an absolute hammer on him. And I don't. Where do you think that interview or that even
Came
started?
about?
Where do you think that came from?
Well, you know, it was like rumors.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I ain't getting to the details, but you know, there was like rumors. I've heard things, and you know, I'm not a snitch.
Right, of
So
course,
yeah,
of
no
course.
snitch. So nothing's gonna get aired out here, but it's nothing but good things, you know.
Yeah, that's a good rumor to have about you.
Yeah.
You know? So Vibs, size of the wave, allegedly. YP, motion of the ocean, allegedly. You know what I mean? I don't know if YP's a size king.
Nah, I don't think he's a size king.
But I mean, he might just be like
Probably like really
athletic and like talented and willing.
You know who I think is really, really, really like on my like level? Fights.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fights.
Really?
I only say that because he's a fucking nut job. And
He's nuts, and he's got a good body on him.
yeah, good body, and he just looks like he's a freak. He give off them freak vibes.
Like stuff a sock in your mouth or
Everything.
like
Pee on me, all types of. He look like he's into
pee
some
on
weird
you.
shit.
Yeah.
He look like he's into, I've never had that done. Well, I'm lying. Let me stop lying.
Wait. All right.
Lying.
YP can't have YP Zoom. It's fuck from Gerben. I'm gonna text Feist to see if he's ever peed on anyone.
You know he has. He's white. White people pee on people all the time.
Have you ever peed on white people? Do I heard it was only
believe-
Russians. I didn't know it's all types of
Nah.
white people.
The porn I be watching, I don't know what it is. I love watching like guy on guy. I don't know.
Guy on guy.
Yeah, like girl on guy is like regular shit.
Certain. Yeah, but guy on guy is gay.
Yeah, I know. I like watching weird shit. I don't know.
Where do you put yourself mentally into that situation?
No, I just
if
like-
that's happening, are you like and I'm also there?
Am I like mentally? I'm like, wow, he's getting shit fucked out of him. And then it's like, wow, this is kind of crazy. But do I like it? I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't have really like a special like I don't have anything special on my search bar.
But
I'm
guy on
looking
guy
outside.
is special. So I just asked Fights, has he ever been peed on or vice versa? So has he ever peed on somebody? Does he give you peed on or like got peed on or did the peeing on?
Did the peeing on?
Oh.
peeing on.
Oh. So is that dominant or?
Yes.
Like, is that for the person who is doing the peeing or is it someone who's like, shower me in your piss?
I feel like it's more like shower me in your piss.
Oh, so it's the and he's like, all right.
I'm only speaking from experience, because it's more like shower me, bitch. With, like literally, it happened by mistake, but I ended up liking it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was too intense. Every time I do outrageous shit, I'm overly intoxicated.
There was a guy from my high school who said that the first time he jerked off, pee came out, and now he's a very successful author. And so it's like, I don't know if that's because you are good at making up stories or if that actually happened. Like that the wires just got crossed. Like
Yeah,
the
I
blue
don't-
wire and the red wire when you're trying to defuse a bomb.
Right.
And the pee came out of the
I don't know about that.
yeah, it's fascinating. So Vibs, size of the wave, YP, motion of the ocean, Fights, golden shower.
Yes.
Okay, those are three heavy hitters. I need at least a couple more to like round out. I don't know if it's a starting five or if it's a
You know
top
who I'm gonna? You know
10.
who I'm gonna add on here?
Okay.
Guys.
What?
Guys. He looked like he did some shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Gaz
yeah.
looks like he's.
I knew Gaz since I started, and I didn't want to put him in here, but he's the GOAT, and I feel like he definitely gives me that vibe too.
Yeah, like
Cause he's like low key with he sits in the corner eating his fucking salads and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He barely moves from the fucking spot. I'm like, what do you do with your life?
I bet that he knows what he likes too.
Yes,
That's
he has a
vibe
type.
that I get from Gas.
Yeah, he has a type.
Yeah, and that I think that he also, I bet his number's high.
Hell yeah.
I bet his number's
Hell
crazy
yeah.
high.
Hell yeah. Look at him. You know who the fuck Gaz is? He's that nigga. Hello. We gonna clock that.
I also, all right, I'm gonna text. So Gas was already texting me this morning.
Say
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna ask him what his body count is.
Oh Lord. I bet you he's not gonna lie. I bet he's gonna lie about it. You think he's gonna say the truth about it?
Well, so they usually they say that guys would triple theirs. Have you ever heard that guys triple
Yes.
and girls divide by 3? I bet that he would do like a girl move and like divide it by 3.
Well, I don't know about every girl, but I know girls that I've come across. If the dick is whack, we're not even gonna add you as a body. Doesn't even count. It doesn't even count.
Really?
Like if you don't make me come, it doesn't count.
Really?
Yeah.
But then I've heard that sometimes like girls will make eye contact with a good-looking guy and count that as a body. Or like have somebody put their arm around him, count that as a body. Or take somebody to a movie, count that as a body. People will rack up fake bodies.
Yeah, those are stupid bitches. I ain't gonna add on extra bodies just to do that.
We need to do a body audit.
Do you think my body count is high? Be honest, and I will tell you the truth. That is a good question.
I think it's sneakily low. I think that
Right.
it's like I think that you probably have a certain amount of partners that you have a good relationship with, but it's not crazy high.
Yep. What you think the number is? You can, because you know who I am.
Let's ask the chat. Chat, what do we think
that's a good question.
Ebony's body? What's her count?
Be honest and don't slut shame me, motherfucker.
The neutral node super chatted us and said, "What about Mantis?" For
Oh, y'all trying to be funny. Oh, y'all trying to get me canceled, honey. No, I love Mantis. I love Mantis.
Okay, we have some numbers in here. They said 37, 53, 50, 12, 8, 37. So another 37.
Damn, my pussy hurts.
12.
What?
4, 14, 15, 17, 8.
Okay, y'all.
I'm at 23. I think she's at 64. I don't know why Sean gave
Your
his
mama's
number.
at 64. They dragging life.
Yeah, that's
She been around longer than me.
Yeah,
What you
that's
mean? I'm
insane.
only 32. How many bodies you think I got?
368. That's disrespectful.
Oh.
5. We have a bunch
I
of
don't
people
even have
saying
walls
5.
at this point.
5.
160. I don't even got walls.
Right. Yeah, that's a destruct. That's like when they knock down a stadium. When they put
All
a bunch
right,
of
so
dynamite
we're gonna say it's under 5.
under 5. So people are saying 5. So 5 under 5. Wow.
It's under 5.
Wow. She's from the Bronx. There's
From the
no way it's less than 30. That's so fucked up. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Nah, because y'all
Holy
trying to say
shit.
we dirty. Not all of us is dirty.
That's fucked up. That's disrespectful.
Nah, I get why he say that though, because bitches be turned down in the Bronx and they just be doing slut shit. But it's cool. Not me. I know I be talking about shit, but only I can't say the number, but it's under than 5.
What are you still? Can I ask off? Are you still doing OnlyFans?
Yeah, I'm still doing OF.
You're still on
I
OF?
have to.
Drop the link then.
I
Drop
have
the
to.
link.
I have to.
Drop the link then.
You gotta add me at Redbone Ev. You gotta add me, cause you gonna see some shit you ain't never seen before. I'm just gonna say that.
And that only 4 people have seen before.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Somebody here got my OF.
Drop the fucking name, dude.
I ain't
Is that why you
dropping
said
that because
Gaz?
I need him to be. I wish it was Gaz. I would have been rich.
If this, see, Gaz didn't answer. Fucking
I'm
Fights
telling you.
didn't answer. Nobody.
Damn.
People don't want to fucking answer. Man, I think that they're sexually intimidated by you. I think that you're giving off a strong energy that they weren't willing to match.
I feel like some men. I feel like I might be too aggressive for some men, and some men might get turned off. Some men might like it.
Right.
Me, I feel like I'm a dominated woman, and I know what I want. So
That's why Danny's perfect.
I know, and he got a pension. I keep saying that. Like,
He's got a pension, and he's a cop, and so
he know when to shut up. I love it.
and so you know he has some bodies on that
Yes.
gun.
And he also looks like a freak.
Yeah, he looks like
definitely
a freak.
looks like a freak.
And he has like that quiet confidence, that like fucking New York, where he doesn't have to like be rah-rah about his confidence, but he'll make strong eye contact. He's the type, he probably like punches people in bed.
I feel like Danny's more like a talker. Like if he's hitting it, he's like, do you like it? Like, does it feel good? He's more like a talker. That's the vibe that he gives me.
He gives me the kind of guy who would break into an amusement park and try to get busy. A guy who will break into Six Flags after hours and try and, a guy who break into Coney Island at like
I've
3
done that.
a.m.
I never broke into Coney Island, but I definitely had sex on the beach in Coney Island.
Really?
That's the most disgusting shit I've ever done in my life.
I think that Coney Island has such a reputation that it's disgusting that it's like not as disgusting anymore. I think that it's like kind of okay because people are like, oh, you go to Coney, it's like syringe. I think Atlantic City is more nasty than Coney Island. I think Coney Island's fine. I like Coney Island.
Coney Island is lit. It's just, I'm from the Bronx. You feel me? So it's like being in Brooklyn. It was the right place, the right time. So it's like, why not?
Yeah, that's
no
true.
Kids. I got 3 hosts. Use one.
On the beach?
On the beach.
Laid down a towel or what?
I was standing up. Fuck the towel. I ain't trying to get sand in places. Like I said, I got 3 hosts.
Boardwalk.
Damn.
We'll be having some fun. So they said, we all know it's Nadu who has our OnlyFans, is what the chat said.
Well, he's broke because he hasn't been sending me shit. So, Nadu, if you watching this,
get your money up, not your funny up.
Right. And you know, also another person that needs to subscribe, Rico. Rico needs to subscribe.
He does?
Yes.
But he's a family man.
I know. I'm just talking shit, but I feel like he does.
But he does it. I mean, it would be interesting to have him just so to give his wife a break from time to time. You know what I mean? She's taking care of the kids.
You know, there's though women after a while we have kids be like, we don't want to have sex with y'all. Why? It's not cheating if you watch, is it?
I think that's a good question.
I'll
put a poll up. Is it cheating if you watch?
Yeah, because you're not like sexually like I'm not trying to like fuck you.
Okay, so this is for Rico.
Everybody's coming after Rico all the time. That's why I came after him. Is he like an easy target? Why not?
So we need if you're fifth, and if there's people they said Nadu broke, can't fly. No, Nadu can't fly. He can't afford the OnlyFans. They're slandering him. Oh, they're saying it's Mincy.
Mincy? Oh my God. Don't get me started. Why y'all always trying to do? I don't think your chat like me because why are they trying to give me? I could have said anybody else.
They're saying the people that subscribe to the OnlyFans.
No, I don't even want Mitzi to be subscribed to my OnlyFans. Please no.
Mitzi can be sexually liberated. I think they say Frank. Frank is like about to be Vibs build. If you
Frank is out here looking good. I ain't gonna lie.
Looks lean.
Yeah,
Frank looks good. So we need to find out who the subscriber is. And we need to find out who your fifth on your Mount Crushmore, who you be smashing in the office. Oh, we need to make the graphic for Mount Crushmore for
That is
Ebony.
so funny. Yes.
Who's on your
They're already
Mount
slut shaming me.
Crushmore.
Fuck it.
No, we're not. Wait, no,
not
we're
you.
not
The chat.
shaming.
The chat think I'm out here fucking 300 people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just had a baby.
We're slut uplifting. We're saying if people want to be a slut, it's their fucking prerogative. It's Sass. They're saying Sass is a sub. They're saying Sass is subbed out.
I wonder about Sass. He's kind of hard to read. I can't put my finger on it.
You think that he might have like a freak bone in his bag? Really?
Yeah.
See, I can't see it.
You know, because you're around him all the time.
Yeah.
I
would love it if actually that dude I know has some freak shit to him.
Oh,
I know that
yes,
he'd shove an
for
elbow in
Sully.
your mouth.
Yes.
Sully would shove a whole ass elbow.
He putting the whole foot in your mouth.
Yeah, a foot.
Shit.
Heel first. Not even fucking toes first.
Yeah,
so I asked the chat, is it they said, is it cheating if you watch? 63% said no.
See, that's why I love y'all.
Exactly. So they can, and then 36% said that it's still cheating if you.
Why? I'm not gonna lie. Everybody watch porn. Who don't watch porn?
Right. Exactly.
Like,
but is it different if it's if they're subscribed? If it's Rico who subscribes to yours as a coworker, like, is there an emotional connection there? I think that's the true question.
That's a question for him.
Yeah. Or that's probably the question for his kid's parent or his kid's mom. You know.
I'm just saying. You know. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I'm yellow, so you're going to get some type of sweetness out of me.
So explain that to people when they say yellow, when they say red bone. You know, what's a red bone? What's a red nose? What's a blue nose? What's the difference?
I think I am a red bone because I'm like high yellow.
High yellow.
I'm like bright yellow. Like I'm supposed to be my nigga color. I'm black, for God's sake. And I'm the whitest one in the family. Literally.
So and what are the what are the shades that we're talking about? How
just know I'm at the bottom.
So what's yellow, and where does the yellow come from, and where's red come from? Where's red, like a red bone, like a red? That's like a pit bull term, right? Red nose and blue nose.
I don't know. For me, I consider myself red bone. In my head, red bone is like light-skinned bad bitch. In my head, light skin is you just light skin, you light skin. Me, I'm a red bone, so I'm like different. I'm fucking Puerto Rican and black. My name's Ebony.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm white as fuck.
That is, and you work at a white place.
I'm supposed to be here. I blend in with everybody until I open my mouth.
But you said what? 99% of the the OnlyFans subscribers are
white
people.
Yes, I don't think black people like they feel like they can get it.
But maybe you just need to like. That's why maybe you need to come on $1 million worth of game and get that audience. You know?
No, I think I wouldn't even want to be on OnlyFans because they're gonna try to turn me out.
You think
they're gonna try to turn me out?
So you think that your white audience is more respectful?
Somewhat. Yeah, somewhat. You know the real.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna tell me like my brothers. They're gonna tell me like, bitch, I'm trying to put a dick in your butt. Like they're not gonna beat around the bush.
But what about that movie American Psycho? Like that, he's like the most disrespectful, and he's like a white Wall Street type of dude, like with a business suit and the pinstripes and the slick back hair and shit like that. And that's like 50 Shades of Grey type of stuff, where he'll chase you around his apartment with a chainsaw or something.
I ain't gonna lie, you see, I'm into some freaky shit, but I'm not into that. You see, I've always wanted like a 50 Shades of Grey type of like life until I had kids, and then I realized that ain't for me.
So you need 50 Shades of Yellow.
Yes.
50 Shades
of Yellow.
50 Shades of Redbone.
I've always wanted to have a dungeon in my house.
So they're saying Francis. They're saying that Francis could. So is he on the Mount Crushmore?
Francis. Me and Francis made amends because I realized I was just so mean to him for the past couple of years, and I've always been. Like,
you always had beef, or not beef with Francis, but you would just give him a hard time, and he took it to heart.
Yeah, he did, and I see it in his face. It like really stressed him out because he was trying sincerely to be so nice to me, and I'm like, Ebony, now you're being a bully.
You were bullying him a little bit?
Yeah, I felt like I was bullying him.
Oh no. What what kind of stuff would you say to him? Like what would you like he would pass by you?
He would be like, "Good morning, Ebony." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." Like, why the fuck are you talking to me, nigga? You know I don't like you. Like, I'll say shit like that, and it was like not called for, but it's like because we had history before where I felt like I gave him a chance, and then he was always on like his high horse, and I'm like, bro, I'm a struggling mother from the Bronx. I don't want to hear that shit.
That's funny. Like, and he takes it hard sometimes when people teasing. He takes teasing a little bit rough, even though you're just breaking his balls.
Yeah, but I'm telling the truth.
Yeah. Well, that's where comedy comes from, when there's like a shed of truth in there.
I get it, but you can't be a comedian and not take the heat. I'm just saying, because I talk shit, you talk shit about me, is fine.
Right. You have to be able to, if you can't take the heat,
get out the kitchen.
Fuck out of the kitchen.
I'm just saying, but nah, me and Francis, we cool now.
You know who I miss just from like vibes of like coming around the desk, coming around the front area? My bro Spider.
Yeah.
He was good vibes. Who's your Mount Crushmore from the Chicago office?
The list is long.
Yeah, who from out there?
Right, so we got,
from the Chicago office.
Oh, look at Gaz.
Oh, Gaz.
He ain't answer your text. He like, yeah, I ain't trying to go in there with Eb.
Gaz, come on, bro.
He like, I ain't trying to go in there with Eb. He like, she gonna talk some freaky shit, and I ain't trying to tell people what I'm
Gaz, you didn't get my text?
I responded.
You did?
I didn't know you guys
I was facing.
were on air.
I mean, you need to stick to blowjobs and stop having so many damn kids. Wait, Gaz, you know that you're on Ebony's Mount Crushmore.
You are.
For
look.
She was like, I know his experience, and he knows what he wants. It was what she said about you, that you're on Mount Crushmore.
Yes.
Who else is on this list?
Vibs, because she heard that he is an absolute hog.
Okay.
Yeah.
YP, because his like thighs we're guessing motion of the ocean.
Okay, so this is the history of Barstool.
Yes.
Barstool. And then fights because she thinks that he probably likes to pee on people, and she's interested in getting peed on.
You see? That's what I'm saying.
I've lived with Feidelberg, so he should be on anyone's list.
Really?
Exactly. I feel like you're missing out if you don't have a fight on your list.
Yeah, if you don't have
I'm
fight.
just saying.
That's my guy. He knows what he knows.
And so you know Gaz does. He has that quiet confidence.
That's what I'm
about
saying,
it.
Gaz. I've always said that. He's like, it's kind of hard to read, but I know you into some shit. And I'm here for it. I love that shit. Keep it under the radar. Don't be a whore like me telling everybody what the fuck you do.
You got to invite Ebony up to the chicken box, bro.
I said a chicken box. Make sure it's fried chicken. Shit. I don't want no grilled chicken.
For a while.
We're supposed to say that, but I feel like, because I'm a little bit too much. You like Ebony, I'm not a Tico.
In doses.
I'm not a Tico, so don't put me in that stigma. Don't do that. I'm chill.
We're gonna figure out, chat. Guess what Gaz's body count is. We'll get to the chat. We guessed Ebony's body count. We figured out that it was less than 5, which could only be I guess 5 numbers if you count 0. But what's Gaz's? Because that's all the other numbers. Who's coming in? Why is he coming into the... Does he smell good or do you smell good?
That's me.
Oh, okay. You smell good. I didn't know if he came in with like a cologne.
Nah, that was
and
me.
if so, I don't know who he's trying to put that
I had
on.
a long morning.
$350, they're saying.
For gas?
Yeah, maybe in a night. Maybe in a good weekend, maybe on one blackout tour, 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
On a blackout
350.
tour, he's out
Maybe
here just
to a
fucking bitches
factor
left
of
and right.
10. Gas is too much. Gas, body count, circle back, and probably reset at 0. You got the trip odometer fucking circle over.
I'm still thinking about the Chicago.
Thanks to Ortles.
I'm still thinking about the Chicago office.
Yeah. Who's on your the Mount Crushmore for the Chicago office?
Well, you know, KB and Nick, they come as a package deal, so I just say that's one.
Okay, that's only one, KB and Nick.
because they balance each other out. If one is lacking, the other one's gonna pick up.
So my question is, KB and Nick, are they tag teaming?
Yeah, they tag teaming. They have to.
Like one tags out, or is it
at the same
is
time.
it a 1-on-2?
Nah, it is at the same
It's
time.
not a fair fight.
Nah, it's not. You know why? Because it's like I'm gonna get bored with one quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who's doing more work?
KB.
KB's doing more work, and Nick is kind of sitting at the side, smoking an opium pipe, kind of fanning you with a long.
Yeah, he's
leaf
making
or
sure I'm
some
okay and
shit
not
like
sweating.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need anything? Can I get you like a iced tea or
You
something?
want some water? Your throat's a little parched.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You look a little parched. Okay, so that's number 1 on the Mount Crushmore. Tag team Dean and Clicky. Dean. Eiffel Tower W, they're saying. KB and Nick threesome. That everybody, Chad always wants that.
They always say that. Like, people be still sliding my DM now and be like, KB gonna have that. I'm like, bro, he do not give no fucks.
They said Nick's going to be coaching.
Shit, he should be coaching.
He's coaching over the shoulder. He
should be
like
coaching.
a baseball coach, like getting the swing right, getting behind KB, kind of making sure that his hips are aligned.
I feel like Nick is like he talks a lot.
Yeah, he's a talker. He could get it done without. He's hands free.
Yeah, he don't really
He'll get it done on Bluetooth.
Right, he could get me in the mood and don't really have to.
He don't have
do
to
too
touch.
much.
Yeah, he doesn't have to use his hands. He'll be quipping in the corner. Yeah, he'll have like a good ass side comment from the cuck chair.
Yeah, his comebacks is really good.
Yeah, great comeback.
Shit.
And then KB will give you he'll give you the other kind of comeback, if you know what I mean.
Literally.
Yeah.
I need that.
So that's one of them. We need 3 more for the Chicago Mount Crushmore.
Damn.
KB and Nick. That's got to be one.
Damn.
So what are your thoughts about Brandon? Because I heard the same rumor about Vibs about Brandon, that they called him Brandon Dick Too Big Walker.
I don't believe that.
You never heard that?
Nah.
Never heard Brandon Dick Too Big?
Nah, that nigga's boring. That nigga don't eat pussy. That nigga is boring. I love him, but he's boring. I don't know how the hell he got all them kids when he barely, like, the nigga's boring.
I mean, yeah, he has all those kids for a reason, though.
He's just slinging dick.
Yeah.
Don't eat no pussy.
That's what I'm saying.
He just, but like, come on, we need a little bit more affection. Like, us women,
okay.
we need that. And me and him had a conversation, like, on the yak when they were here, and I'm like, he's like, you suck dick. And I'm like, but you eat pussy. And he's like, I don't. There's no fucking way in hell you're married to a woman that doesn't want her pussy ate.
But, so that means that he definitely... Well, he's a friend of the black community.
Yeah.
People don't know that about
Right.
Brandon
Yes.
Walker, that he is
Yes.
like one with the culture.
Yes.
He was in a slam dunk contest. They're also saying Mook.
Mook?
Titus, they're saying?
Nah,
What about Titus?
Nah.
Titus, I've also heard the allegations about him, that he's a big customer.
I need to see it. I feel like it's fake news. All I heard about was Vibs.
Vibs, right. Everybody's saying Vibs. You can't go 2 feet in this office without hearing Vibs has a fucking massive dick. It looks like a fire hydrant. It's long and fucking thick.
And it's so crazy because when you look at Vibs, you would never expect it. Like, you look at him, you like, this scrawny little nigga. Like,
Right.
I
But
just look at
maybe
him.
he's like Jordi El Nino Pollo. He's like
Hell
one of those,
yeah.
like,
You're like,
por-
¿qué? Yo quiero pollo loco. You want some ling bing? Yeah.
Yeah, like he's giving you the ring ting. He's giving you the rah. Big Cat or Za. They said Brandon has skinny dick energy. They said that you would kill Mook. They said you could be into Stephen Che. No, that's a definite no.
That's a hell no. I love Shay. That's not my.
What about some of the new hires like K-Dick or T-Bob or Oldie or Beef?
No.
Beef. I mean, Beef. You don't think Beef's
Beef got some beef?
Yeah, Beef might have the.
Yeah, once you said
fucking
beef, I'm
built-in.
like, I think Beef got some. I don't know. I'm taking it old school. I'm talking old Barstool days. I don't know about the newbies too much.
Okay, well, we need to finish out. We need to get the rest of the Mount Crushmore. We only have
Well,
2 people
duh.
from Chicago.
Big Cat, duh.
Okay, Big
Like,
Cat for the money,
hello?
for the munyum.
Well, yeah. Well, he got kids, so he obviously know what he's doing.
But that you said for Brandon, he has kids.
No, but Big Cat don't give that vibe. Big Cat look like he gonna give you
People
a good
pleaser.
time.
Got it.
He gonna give you a good time.
What about Big T? They're saying Big T.
He couldn't get my pussy wet. I'm trying to think about. I'm sorry, Big T. You see, I love my coat, but he couldn't. Like even if he spit on it, I don't think.
Fair enough. He'll get his. Nah. You know what I mean? White boy Rick, they're saying.
Spider got a better chance.
Spider
got a better chance.
Oh yeah.
Spider got a better chance just because he's like a little wild monkey.
Spider shooting that venom.
Yeah. He definitely gonna shoot that venom. He's
gonna Spider's gonna be shooting the ropes, dude. He's gonna be shooting webs.
You see how
Spider? Okay, Spider. We'll put Spider on there. Spider is second one as like you know that he's gonna be coming all out.
He's gonna be like a wise spider monkey. Yeah. I was gonna give Nas. I don't get a pass.
Chef Donnie.
First of all. He's always been my crush. Chef Donnie.
Really?
He's too young, but he's like the cutest. He looked like he's supposed to be like Thor. Like he's supposed to be like not cooking and shit. He's supposed to be like in the movie scenes, like or like porno. He's supposed to be out there. Like people need to see him.
Yes.
He's not getting seen. Like he's just, and then he got a twin upstairs.
Right. Okay. So maybe add him on the twin.
That's kind of creepy now. You see?
Yeah, he's too young.
You see? Yeah.
Too young.
I don't go that far.
Dana Beers.
Nah, people used to like Dana all the time and said, a lot of the girls. He's married now, so
Right. Oh, yeah, girls used to like Dana. They used to talk about him, right?
Yeah, all the time.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't see
what is it? Oh, so you don't see it?
No.
See, he's Egyptian, though. He's black. He's Egyptian.
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's Egyptian.
You know what it is? I never really paid Dana mind like that. Is that good? Is that bad?
He does talk about having a small dick rather openly.
Yeah, I never, like, I looked at Dana, I just, like...
What do you think all the girls see in Nikki Smokes?
I feel like Nikki Smokes, he got the gift for gab. Like, he can basically, like, get in a room full of bitches and bag any girl that he wants. He just, I don't know.
He can talk.
Yeah.
And he has the
He can get you out the panties.
Yeah, and he's just kind of calm. He doesn't put too much pressure on his game, I think.
Right. And he's real, like, chill. That's how my baby father got me. I ain't want that nigga.
Really?
Yeah, he
had a good game?
Yeah, he used to slide. He used to slide in my DM he was in my DM for like 2 years.
Really?
Before I got to him, the new one, yeah. And he's like, why do you hate me? I'm like, nigga, I don't even fucking know you. Fuck you talking about why I hate you. Then it just like slowly started to progress, but I really did not like him. But
why? He was just like annoying you at first?
No, he was just like too chill for me. I'm used to like the rowdiness. And then now look, nigga trapped me. I had a kid with him. So
that's
clearly
genius.
he was,
That's genius, honestly. Shout out to the fellas that have the gift of gab out there.
And he got the best dick. Shit, he's the quiet one, the chill one. Put me in my place. I like that.
That is fire. They say Clemmer. What about Clemmer? They said Clemmer. I mean, Clemmer might get lost in there. But
First of all, Clemmer's too fucking skinny to ride this boat.
You think you snap him like a twig?
Like a twig. Like I get on him, I'm feeling bones. Like I have to like rise you and hold your chest. I'm feeling fucking bones. I don't want to do that. It's fucking nah.
Okay, so we need one more from Chicago. We need one more. We have two.
And one.
So we have Nick, KB, we have Spider, we have Donnie, but Nick and KB count as one. So we need one more to finish out.
That's that Big Cat too.
Oh, you said Big Cat. Okay, so that's a full Mount Crushmore. I'm trying to think if there's anybody that we're forgetting.
I'm trying to think about because they done took all
You didn't say any of the girls, though.
Oh, God. Girls start getting their feelings when you start, you didn't
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, leave it out.
Yeah, the guys don't really care, but the girls, they get, I'm like, girl, I do not want to eat your pussy. I just said I would hit it.
Yeah, exactly.
If I was drunk.
In a respectful way.
Yeah, if
Red
I was
Ed,
drunk.
they're saying, what about Eddie?
Nah, Jinx from here got a better off chance.
Jinx does?
Jinx got a chance.
Really?
Jinx got a chance.
Jinx got everybody's. Jinx is the body whisperer.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He get your body right.
Yeah, he gonna have my shit shaking.
Yeah.
And I could not leave this podcast without saying Brandon, my black brother Brandon from upstairs.
That goes without saying. I mean, behind the scenes, we could go crazy, but
because he's white, so he's white black.
Right, but he's right black too. He's the right black.
He's right. Black.
They want to know all these names. They want to know about Tommy Smokes.
Tommy Smokes, when I fuck Tommy Smokes?
I mean, he kind of does okay for himself.
No, he does just not okay for me.
Okay, got it. Not your type.
Yeah. I think his big ass eyes, I could just see him. His eyes was just like piercing through my soul. Like, nah. Like, I see him now. He's not even here, and I just feel him just staring at me like, what's up, Ed? Like, oh, nah, I don't. Next.
Emerging from the shadows.
Yeah, no.
White Sox Dave. Honestly, I could see him having, like...
if I had a couple shots of tequila.
Yeah?
If I had a couple. I mean, like as in 5.
I could see White Sox Dave turning his brain off and just being great.
Going to town, yeah.
Yeah, I could see him just being like going full animal mode, like the
Those
fucking
are the
honeycomb
ones.
mascot.
Those
like,
are the ones. Those are the ones. I just want you to just like come dive in it. Just come like.
I feel like he could
inside.
lose himself and kind of snap back like 25 minutes later, be like, "Where was I? Like, what did I just do?" And he's like, covered in KY jelly or something like that.
See, I don't really like lubes and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nah, I don't like all that. I'm a natural moist girl.
Oh, that's a nice. And what? Say your OnlyFans again for the people.
Red Bone Ebb.
They said Danny Smokes. What about Danny Smokes?
Danny
Conrad. Danny Conrad. You know him?
No, show me him. Who's that?
Danny Conrad. Let me see if I can find him. So Fight's answered. I said, have you ever been peed on?
Yeah.
Ebony wants to know, or vice versa. And he said, never with intent. Never been on the business and receiving ends. Oh, definitely have been on the business and receiving ends of unconscious pees. So that means when you pass out in bed and you just piss yourself.
Yeah.
So he says that he's passed out in bed, pissed himself, and pissed on the girl. And he's been with the girl who passed out in bed,
And
pissed
pissed.
themselves, and pissed on him.
I don't know how I would feel about that.
I've never heard of it coming from a girl peer. I've had friends that would pee themselves every single time they passed out when they were drunk.
I'm not gonna lie, I only pissed on myself when I got tasered, but it's because I was drunk and I was in a club. And I didn't the juices is flowing, but I've never intentionally pissed on myself in the bed. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I think it's like accident. I think obviously.
Oh yeah, you can't control it. You can't control it.
They're saying, what about Hank?
Hank? Oh yes.
Really?
Yes. He could definitely be a part of that Mount Rushmore.
Really, Hank?
Yes,
What do
Hank.
you see in that? Just like he's good looking, or
He's a good looking white boy.
True.
Oh yeah. He got
Powerful.
the height.
This is Danny Conrad, by the way.
Let me see.
Let's get a picture. You
This
got
nigga
lots
look like
of.
a serial killer.
Here, you could scroll through. It's this.
I think that nigga's a serial killer.
He might be a serial killer. Danny, bad news, brother. You're a serial killer.
Let me see. Nah. He couldn't. Nah.
You couldn't do it.
Nah. I'm
You got a
sorry.
long torso, though.
Let me see.
They're saying,
He's
what about
too scrawny for me.
what about Tate? What about Tate?
Maybe.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tate
maybe.
could do it.
Maybe.
Athletic, maybe vibes. Jersey Jerry.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's short as fuck. I'll take a try on that little boat.
Really?
Yeah.
Jersey Jerry's a hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's my guy. Like when he came here, I'm just like, yo.
What did you see in Jersey Jerry? Because he kind of strikes me as a guy who would like something Puerto Rican, something South. I think his mom is what, Colombian or what?
I don't know. We was talking about it. He was telling me he had another one on the way, and I'm just like, yo, I've always loved Jersey. Like his energy.
Yeah.
It's more like energy. Like he's a vibe.
He's definitely a freak.
Yeah, you could tell.
Oh yeah.
Little
He
short
definitely turns his
motherfucker.
fucking brain.
Yeah. And once he told me that he was in the feet, I'm like, bitch.
Right. There you go.
I will stick these big feet in your mouth.
Really? Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder if he's like gobbling feet, or if he's just like using feet on the member. You know?
Are you a toe man? Do you care for feet?
I wouldn't say that that's like something I'm particularly into. I'm not like turned off by feet, but I don't see feet and like I'm not like ooh, like wow. Like it's like I respect
I
feet,
respect the feet.
but I'm not like I don't seek out the feet. You know what I mean? I don't like try and find feet. They're saying, okay, what about Nate? Is Nate on there? I
I
guess
feel like, oh my God, I feel like I have to say yes, but do I really want to say yes? No.
But you feel like you have to.
Yeah,
Why? Why do you feel like you have to?
because I love Nate.
Yeah, exactly. That's so.
I'm just gonna say no. Like no.
Yeah, but you love him. But
love
like,
him.
as you'd wing woman for Nate.
Yeah, I would definitely wing. I'll get him some pussy. Just wouldn't be my pussy.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
outsource it.
I feel like Nate needs like a black girl in his life, like a dominated woman.
That's actually fucking genius. He is such a white guy, black
Yes.
girlfriend guy.
Yes.
And he just doesn't fucking know it yet.
Yep, I've always said that.
Because I feel like black women don't care if you're fucking bald.
Right. They don't.
They don't give
Well,
a fuck if you're bald.
some, but now they got toupees and shit. Like you can like glue a fucking hair to your
Well,
head.
he's not gonna glue his shit on, but I think he's a perfect guy, and I bet he would glow up so much if he got a black
Hell yeah.
woman.
I've always told him that.
Really?
Yes, I feel like he needs like a black African queen. Not African queen, but he definitely needs a queen.
A black woman
He needs
would
a
have him
queen.
glowing. Have you ever heard of that? Like white guys start dating black women and then they glow up.
Yeah. I feel like he haven't grown up yet.
I haven't.
No, him. No, you grown up. Fuck you talking about?
I mean, I'll take another glow up if
Nah,
that.
you grown up. First of all, you have a wife. You done did. You did it. You wifed up. You did it the right way.
Yes, but I think that Nate, you know what I mean. Nate could have like we could see him walking in like some Amiri jeans.
I can't
and, like,
see
some
that.
Jordans.
I
If he
can't
got the
see that.
glow up with like a fucking boxy cut T-shirt and a chain, looking like how Mark Zuckerberg.
Yo,
glowed
imagine
up.
some shit like that.
And he just like having like fucking a good like.
You know what's so
posture,
crazy? When they
calm
had that,
energy.
like show for him, and had like all the girls coming in. I'm like, why y'all didn't let me handpick the girls for him?
Wait, what show?
It was like a while back. He had
Oh,
like
the
the
date-
contestant.
date Nate or
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm like, why you didn't let me choose the girls? That's why
Right.
it didn't work out.
Nate dates a black woman. That's a show.
We should have different varieties of women to see,
Mm.
because you don't know what a woman like, and Nate, we don't know what the fuck he likes,
But he might not know what he likes too.
and that's only one way to find out.
If we plug in Nate with a black woman, maybe he'll fucking find out that he loves black women.
Once you go black, you don't go back.
Right.
You know that. You don't go back.
But he's like a hockey fan is the only thing.
Back when we could adapt to that shit.
The Chicago Blackhawks.
I'm just saying, shit.
Yeah, exactly. Amazing. Thank you so much for coming in here.
No problem.
This is so fun. And tell the people the OF one more time.
It's Redbone Ebb. If y'all niggas is not inboxing me, don't fucking add me, cause I'm trying to like see something. Like I'm trying to like show you something.
Yeah.
And the people that be in my inbox be kind of weird. I'm here for the weird freaky shit. I'm here for like, don't be sending me too many dick pics, because I have a guy that sends me like literally every morning. He jacks off to my picture that I post and sends it to me. I don't know why he does that. I don't know what he thought I was gonna get out of that.
Are we talking about, is he rocked up?
All the time. Like I think every day, like the day, like he'll record it for me every morning. Like, good morning. With whatever picture I post or a picture that I've had posted up, and I'm like jacking onto it.
And what's your stance on broke boys? Are like broke boys allowed in, or like?
Nah, I don't need no brokies.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need no
Alright.
brokies.
If you ain't got your money, keep your broke ass home.
You heard what the fuck he said.
Ebony, an absolute pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Recurring guest on RoneDotCom. We'd love to have you in any time.
You're the
not only
GOAT.
Do the interns love you, but everybody at Barstool loves you.
I love the interns too. I'm not gonna lie, the interns is lit this year. So shout out to all the interns.
Shout out to all the fucking interns. Shout out to
Yes.
you, Ebony.
I'm trying,
You always
I'm
have a home
trying.
on this show.
You know I love you.
Love you. You're the best.
See you.
Always hit up Ebony. Always subscribe to her OnlyFans. That's the best way. Just subscribe to her just to, support. That's the least that you guys could do. Ebony, visit the Chicago office. We need to do that. We need to visit the Chicago office. Rip James Polnick with a rip. Get fried then, my boy James. Get absolutely stoned. Ebony W. So that was great. Thank you, Ebony, for coming on. All over Ebony 10X. Yeah. Shout out to Ebony 10X, BX, all that shit. The best. Fire the fuck off for Ebony. Freak yell them. They yell them's a freak. So I guess at a different time we will have Steve Gerben on. I mean, I texted YP, want to come on RoneDotCom. It would be fun to have YP on at some point. I miss him. Why'd you give me a squint? You don't like YP?
Just not today. We're still fucking with
I
shit.
didn't say today.
Okay. Well, you didn't say not today, so, or you didn't say. You know what I'm trying to say.
Have you ever seen the show Pippin?
No, I watch good stuff.
Pippin does suck ass, huh?
Uh.
Have you seen O'Mary yet on Broadway?
Oh no, I haven't. I just saw. What did I just see? I just saw Cabaret because it has Orville Peck, who, if you don't know, he's a country singer, but he just did great. Like, originally trained West End actor, now.
And he's a singer?
Yeah. Great
Well, you know,
singer.
Pippin's a musical.
I'm aware.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. When you said I watch good stuff, I didn't know if you meant like I watch good shows and stuff like that. But
Nah,
yeah.
I watch good stuff like RoneDotCom.
Legend. Absolute fucking legend. What an absolute fucking mensch. Rone, give YP the Francis treatment. We need him back. YP's content has been awesome recently. Or just him going into the woods and finding alligators with their heads bitten off. Some of the most stimulating and questioning content that you could ever see. I just don't understand how you walk around the fucking Everglades with your shoes off and there's just like spiders and snakes. My man has balls. Like, I'll fucking flinch if I step on a stick. If I just step on a regular stick, like my bare feet are fucking sensitive. Why did that just fall over? That's a fucking, that was a ghost. That's a certified ghost. Pissed I missed Gerben. Don't worry. You didn't. Don't worry. He'll be back on at some point, but you did not miss him. We were struck with vicious technical difficulties. Tex, that'd be good to have him on. Need to get Coley on a throwback show. Oh my God, bro. I don't know if it's... So, Coley and Tyler were in the Dead Bird group chat, but I think that and Marty Mush, and I think for a little bit, the Dead Bird group chat got a little bit... It's not for the faint of heart, okay? The Dead Bird group chat got to be a little bit much for those brothers at one point. So I'll kind of give them like a half step of a Dead Bird group chat. But my full-on Dead Bird group chat has been going fucking crazy recently, and it's all on my end. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm in a Dead Bird group chat where we post pictures of... whenever we run into a dead bird, kind of to remind each other the finality of life. And, man, over the last 2 weeks, I mean, if you want to look at this dead bird group chat, that's my post, that's my post, that's my post, that's my post, that's my post. Somebody else meme, that's my post, that's my post, that's my post, that's my post. Those two are my posts, that's my post, that's my post. That's a DJ Khaled laughing, I don't know what. That's my post, that's my post. That's like 14 dead birds that I've seen in the last 2 weeks. These are astronomical numbers that I'm putting up in the Dead Bird group chat. Something historic is going on with my run in the Dead Bird group chat to the point where I am close to looking into things ecologically. Is something happening in the world where so many birds are dying? Is there a bird genocide going on in New York? Is there some kind of bird flu going around? Why am I witnessing so many birds? Or am I some type of harbinger of death, of dead birds? Wherever I go, I bring the death of birds. Ooh, I would have loved to bring this up to Gerben. I would have loved to invite him to the Dead Bird group chat just to see, just to see if he ever encounters any. There's got to be some decent ones on the golf course, but grounds crews will clean them up. Somehow, the amount of walking I've been doing in New York and the amount of dead birds I've been running into is troubling, to say the least. I don't know what is killing all of these wild pigeons and young birds, but it's biblical. It truly is fucking biblical. You're like one of those old bird doctor costumes. Kind of. Get Carabas on for that old school yak feel. Sad to say, I don't know a ton about baseball, but I love to talk with my brother Carabas about anything. Am I killing the birds? God, no. God, no. I'm reporting the news. That's like asking if the New York Times crime reporter is doing all the murders in the city. No, I'm just showing up and reporting on the news. There goes Bob Fox, absolute legend. I saw baby seagulls for the first time over the weekend. I'm 40. Shut up. That's got to be fucking incredible to see. I was walking my dogs yesterday, rolled up on a dead bird that was half skinned under a tree. Not sure if that counts. So ran across a chicken that had been ran over in San Francisco. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, anytime you see one, it's kind of it's an eye-opening experience. Bring back game night, would love to. That's a great idea. Any type of games. I got Chameleon on my desk right now. I don't know if people are ready for Blood on the Clock Tower. There's the Holy Spirit board games is right over here, too. What flavor is in that coffee? Don't fucking play me. Cold brew, no room. Okay, that's the easiest way to say it. I've thought about it. Black iced coffee, You could just fill it to the top. No, too wordy. Cold brew, no room. It has a iambic pentameter feel to it almost. The stressed, unstressed iambs. 2 words for each phrase. Barely rhymes. Cold brew, no room. Not nitro, but that's variety. Shout out to variety. Shout out to fucking Stella Blue too, bro. I could really use some Stella Blue. Let's hit this ad. I know I have it in here. Gotta hit this fucking ad. Game time. Let's talk about game time for a second. There's nothing like getting out to the baseball game, especially with the good folks over at Game Time. Game Time has the Game Time Picks feature. Let's pick a city. Let's say Cincinnati. Cincinnati Reds tickets tonight on Game Time. $9 to get out to a Reds game. Does not get better than that. You just click on the game that you want, and then you could kind of jump around the stadium. I'm seeing third baseline, $24, third row. 112 CC, $24 on Game Time. I mean, does it get any better than that? Right behind home plate, $116. You could be on television. You could get that off the bucket list. And then I have includes fees, so you can click on something that says includes the fees. $13 for tickets on the first baseline. Incredible deals from Game Time. Download the Game Time app today. Use code RoneDotCom for $20 off your first purchase. Download the Game Time app today. Use code RoneDotCom. The best in the biz, Game Time. And like the stream while you're at it. Like the fucking stream while you're at it. Fire off in the stream for yourself, sitting through the technical difficulties. Subscribe to the channel, too. You subscribe to the channel. If a certain number of you subscribe to the channel, we'll move up the Sass versus Francis video, and we'll put it out before we even shoot it. How's that sound? How's that as a RoneDotCom guarantee? We could do that, Tyler, right? Probably. We could put it out before it's even shot if enough of you guys subscribe to the channel. Lots of good stuff coming up. We're gonna do we have a bunch of new pop punk songs we need to record. I'm trying to do a stream or like a video where we record a bunch of pop punk songs and put them all out together. I also need to resend this email about this supervised chat show. Have to do that. Amazing. Need a separate Rone code for Game Time. RoneDotCom seems so long. Why the fuck would it? What do you have a separate Rone code? Why does it seem so long to type 6 extra letters that kind of rhyme? RoneDotCom, like, or that doesn't rhyme, but it sounds nice. Let's jump into these videos just for a vibe, and we'll get out of your hair. I'll go get some cash to give to Sass and Francis. We'll record Son of a Boy Dad, and then we'll get everybody playing Halo 3 tomorrow. Halo 3 comes out right here on this channel. You don't want to fucking miss it. TK says, I miss Ebony. So do I, man. You going to Silver Oak or a Camus this evening? How did you guys know? How'd you guys know I'm hitting the Camus? Got to. I'm thinking, I mean, is Sancerre a basic bitch wine call? At this point, it's hard to say. But it's so palatable. And people don't know that Sancerre is just a variant of Sauvignon Blanc. But let's get into some of these videos. Anything that you see on there, Tyler, that piques your interest? Tyler, let's go dealer's choice. Speaking of dealers, shout out to Mincy and Nate. Okay, this is, let's see what this video is all about.
What are you freaking out about?
I'm not freaking out. I just thought a little bit ahead right now in nature would be totally doable. Real sucking and stroking by the stream. Like, I've been caught up with work and I'm stressed.
I don't care.
You know? I'm stressed. And finally it's just us two in the middle of the wilderness. Just a little bit ahead wouldn't hurt nobody.
Right? Put it on my fucking damn gravestone, am I right? Put that shirt in the Barstool store. Right next to this one. I may live in the USA, but my story began in Bangladesh. Store.barstoolsports.com/Bangladesh. And right next to this shirt, you can find the little bit ahead shirt. What's wrong with that? Did that ever hurt anybody? Statistically, no. That's got to be the right answer. No lies. Great lean back on that guy. I don't know what that guy was doing with the lean back, but his obliques almost look nice. That guy had such a great body, man. He should be rewarded with some head, honestly. So no head, no Hunter Biden vids, Beetlejuice mannerisms. Yeah, it's nice. The dog there just wondering. Nothing like just fucking floating down the river and asking for a little bit of head. So no head, baby, give me some head. That type of shit. Fuck yeah. What else do we have? What else do we have lined up in here? We have anything lined up in here just fucking to giggle at one time? Ooh, another video that we're gonna do. Do you want to do that drinking around the world? Oh, let's watch this. Actually, this is a classic. So we were gonna have Gerben on today. This can be your Gerben, your taste of Gerben for the day. We didn't get to hear Gerben, but we'll hear a classic from him.
Something, one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. It happened at a Dunkin' Donuts. I know it's like a crazy place, something that happened, but I got to witness a Chinese guy who spoke very broken English trying to order a dozen donuts from the standard Indian guy behind the counter. It was awesome. Because right from the start, no one has any idea what's going on, right? I get in the line, the Indian guy's got his wax paper, he's ready to start plucking some donuts. And I've seen this guy work before, and he's quick. He's like a gunslinger. It's my little John Wayne. I call him the Duke, because whatever you want, he's right on top of it. You're like, okay, let me get a vanilla cream, bang, next. Boston cream, bang, next. 15 munchkins, bang. So,
physical comedy.
You can imagine, that it's to the Duke's dismay when he's rearing to go, and this Chinese guy's standing like, yeah, I like to order. Yes, the time has come. Go. Okay, I like a cream. Cream, yes. What kind? What kind cream? What? And at this point, even though you guys are disgusted by the story, I'm looking at this like, oh my god. And me and the other patrons are giving each other SEAL team signs, like, are you seeing this? This woman jumps forward, like she's gonna translate. She's like, what kind of filling do you want? Do you want the one with pudding? Pudding? I'm gonna do it so it gets funny. Pudding. The Duke's calling in backup. He's like, Raji, acha. And then, this is a little embarrassing. I jump forward, I'm like, maybe if I talk to this guy in his accent. So now I'm in his ear, like, just point to donut. He's throwing himself over the counter, pointing down at vanilla cream. The Duke plucks it off, and this is the line, and I quote verbatim. Vanilla cream, 1 down, 11 is to go. Hey guys, that's my time.
Dude, the closing joke. You don't get someone doing the Indian accent and the Chinese accent in the same joke anymore. You don't get that anymore. The freaking PC cancel culture police have robbed us of that. The back-to-back accents, the voice control. Oh my God, absolutely timeless. You can't joke like that anymore. Can't crack a fucking joke like that anymore. Would have loved to get some Gerben on here, but that's just a taste. You know what I mean? Just a small taste of my brother. Giving us an Indian accent and the Asian accent with the thick tie and the tie clip. Just great. Just great stuff. Just having some fun here. Is your Indian or Asian accent better, Rone? Of course not, dude. How are we even going to get to that level? Man, would have loved to have that guy on. What a blossoming, what a height that his career has climbed to. Nick Watts, somebody that works here, has twice done a video where he does drinking around the world. I asked him if we can do this with him the next time he does this. This looks so fun. I don't know if we should stream it with the backpack or if we should just cut up a video, but some good original content coming from within the walls of Barstool. Let's watch this.
Drinking around the world in Manhattan, part 2. 13 new countries, 13 new stops. Let's go. Oi, from Brazil, I'm having a caipirinha from Barambau.
1634 looks
from
delicious.
Georgia, I'm having a cacciatelli from Old Tbilisi Garden. Ola from Cuba, I'm having a mojito at Cuba Rum Bar. Guten Tag from Austria,
drink,
I'm having a
wine,
Stiegel Lager from
rum,
Cafe Katya.
beer.
Wagwan from Jamaica, I got a rum punch from
Another
Miss
rum.
Lily's.
Ooh, he's not in Jamaica.
Ola from Argentina. I'm having a Fernet and Coke at Buenos Aires. Zdravo from Serbia. I got Rakia and Nishko Pivo from
He's tanked.
Kafana.
He's
Privyet
fucking wrecked.
from Ukraine. I got a Livski at Veselka. Xin Chao from Vietnam. I'm having a
He's
Vietnamese
fucking
coffee
tanked
martini
that he's just doing it
from
alone.
Madame Vo. Cheers. Sawadee from Thailand. I got a Singha at Soother.
Soother, great restaurant.
Briv from South Africa. I'm having a South African wine from Kaya Wine Bar. Bonjour from Belgium. I got a Stella
Going
at
back
the
and forth
Cafe.
from hard liquor
Ahoy
to
from
beer is
Czechia.
fucking
I got
insane.
A Pilsner Urkel from Bohemian Spirit.
Bro, you have to just sleep a whole other fucking day after this. But that looks like a blast. And it's such a good idea because it's so scalable. Yeah, the professive slurring makes it so good. It's a great time lapse. It would be so fun to do. You could do that in different cities. You could do it in New York a fucking billion times over. He said he's going to be doing another one. I mean, I don't want to tell his business. I don't know if he's announced it, but he's doing another one in another city. Then he said that we could link up to do one. That will be fun. This will end up in the hospital or jail. Yeah, maybe. I feel like doing this with Donnie would also be fun. Speaking of, Wednesday, July 30th, Donnie Does is coming through. The Wonton Don is coming through, and we are walking from the tip of Manhattan to the southern tip of Manhattan. We are walking from the Cloisters to the Battery, walking all of Manhattan in one day on live stream. So that will be that morning's live stream. We'll be doing the whole show, the whole day, the whole stream live, all of Manhattan. We were saying maybe a beer every 15 blocks or something like that. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. He said, Rone, have you heard of Ari at Home? He's in New York City. Brother, of course I've heard of Ari at Home. We're the biggest fans of Aria on this show. Massive fans. Play his shit all the time. Zohran. Shout out to Zohran. Shout out to Zohran. Holy fuck, Frank weighs less than Stavs now. How many miles is that? I don't know, but I've heard it takes like 8 hours or something like that. Prayers up. The T-Rex seizure was scary. T-Rex, it seems like he's good. As a non-New Yorker, how far is that? Can we? I could probably look that up. How long is Manhattan tip to tip? Tip to tip. 13.4 miles. 13.4 miles. 7 to 8 hours to complete. 13 miles. So half marathon to just walk. To just walk around. That sounds funny as hell. I followed. Damn it, I just said followed. He does an Asian accent and I fucking accidentally go. Fuck is wrong with me? It's because this person says I followed Ali at home because of Rome. It's Ari at home and my name's Rone, but the sentiment is right there. The sentiment is all fucking there. And somebody said that your World of T-Shirts impression is great. In here, I think we have an update on Josh, update on World of T-Shirts. You know that he's reaching Zen. You know that he is beyond the crash out and that he has reached a level that he can't be touched. People try to fuck with him and they realize the error in their ways of trying to fuck with him, of fry bagging, and they're apologizing. He's fucking winning. Watch this. Keeps his head down.
No, you just fry bagged me. You're not.
You fry bag me is hilarious.
No, it's almost out.
Can I hit your vape? Is hilarious. She just tried to fry bag him.
I don't want to ride a scooter. I rode a Lime scooter in Iceland and I face planted.
This is different than a Lime though. Try it. You got it.
See? She came around after trying to fry bag him in Venice.
Here's your scooter back. Thank you.
And now she wants a picture. He's winning. Do you see how the fucking... It's almost like when Frank the Tank doesn't crash out. Controlling your crash, so fucking powerful. Controlling the crash out is so powerful. I'm pretty sure that she's also like a famous scooterer. I'm pretty sure that that lady's a famous scooterer. She tried to fry bag him for clout. And then she came in and capitulated. Do you see how he's fucking evolving? Do you see this? Unbelievable stuff from Josh. Rone, do you fuck with Casey Frey? Of course, Casey Fry, the fucking legend of all time. Me and Sass ran into him at the stand one time. And I think we both like spazzed out and we're like, do you want to come on our podcast? Like, I don't even think he knew who we were. And we're like, hey, we're such big fans of yours. Do you want to come on our podcast? It's such a funny thing to ask a stranger. And I think he was like, I'm good. But he was so nice and such a talented, funny guy. So fucking good. So, no such thing as a famous scooterer. That's not true. You have to look this girl up. She is 6-digit followers. That's famous to me. Shout out to Bangladesh. When I said crash out earlier, all I could think of was this the Grill Guy video where he's like a Hamptons finance bro. You have that in there. He made fun of like old people trying to use young lingo and like referencing young things in the funniest way ever. So fucking good.
Burger and glizzy. 2 glizzies. Yo, you're bugged out with the glizzy, bro. For real. Did you hear that Tyler XXL freestyler? Oh, dude. Oops, I'm on my Britney shit. Yeah, it's like, bro. Because I grew up on real hip-hop. The glizzy gladiator, dude. You guys ever had Surfside? Dude, fire. I could slam like 8 of those. Crashed out on this dude. I'm like, bro, I've been a member here 4 years. We've never been behind pace before, bro. You should know your way around a glizzy. Yo, chill with the glizzy. Yeah, I'll take 2 Surfsides. You for real like glizzies? For real? Yo, dude. Is this Drizzy? Oh, Young Thug, for sure, for sure. Hey, yo, chill with that glizzy. Rakim, Tribe Called Quest, Nelly. For real, how many glizzies have you popped? You be popping glizzies, bro.
Bro, the level of detail is so funny. I crashed out on the member. Crashing out, saying you crashed out, but talking about the pace of play at a golf club is so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oops, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. You see, Sam asked me today, or yesterday in the office, Alfred asked me what I thought of that. And I was like, yeah, see, I guess it's like pace-based. It's not good rhyming, but for whatever reason, that has the world in a chokehold. Better than a good rap verse would. Now, did that dude do that shit intentionally? I don't fucking think so. But it's still fucking impressive. You should make up songs for the Barstool reality show since you can't play copyrighted songs. That would be fun, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do all of that. It seems like a little bit of a heavy lift. Any other ones in here, Tyler? Any other ones that just pop out to you? Yeah, so fucking funny. Generational run.
Crazy right there. I mean, my first time ever swinging clubs yesterday. It was the first time I ever swung a golf club. I hit my driver like 280. I was like, what? Wasn't even on the fairway either. It was like just right off the fairway. I was like, what the hell? Or what the hell-y? Like, what the hell-y burn? So I said, hell-y broad train? That's what I said. I was saying that for a long time. Oh, my God. But I knew golf was going to be huge long, 18 years ago. What's my son's name? What's my son's name? Bryce is my son. Bryson DeChambeau. Exactly, yeah. Oh, yeah, I knew him back then. Oh, yeah, I knew it was going to be huge. Because he was using, this is what people don't say, he was using physics in golf. And I'm looking at it like, damn, golf is physics. If you stop and think about it, you understand the game. Golf is just physics. Yo, he's about to be huge. Yeah, that's why his middle name is Son DeChambeau.
Oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? So goddamn good. Love. Any other ones? Let's put, or should we hit this one? One more and we'll hit this one heart. We got some fucking other shows to hit today.
If a person who sells flowers is called a florist, what about a person who sells fish?
Shellfish.
What's worse than a breakup?
Back then,
Who was the first person to walk on the moon?
LeBron James.
What is your favorite drink of all time?
Breast milk.
What did Adam and Eve ate in the Garden of Eden?
Snake?
Sir, what is your ambition in life?
Ambition in life. To be the first man to step on the sun.
Bro, that video fucking kills me. Oh my God. Loki, the funniest thing about it to me is like everybody's fucking like posture. Everybody's like standing like this. Back pain. Oh my God. I don't know who that interviewer is, but he might be the best man on the street person of all time. The amount of different funny answers he's been able to get in so few words is so good. Oh my God. All right, hit one heart. First man to step on the sun. So
no way,
good.
my brother.
One blood.
Long time no see, Rastafari.
Me don't know with him man down the man must be high for me. Every time me look for you, I can't cry, baby. Moonshine, darling, take off the rod. Let me go to bed. One blood, one heart, one destination. Me don't know what me I do.
Yeah. Love that. Have a great Wednesday. All right, have a fucking great Wednesday. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, good news. Steve Gerben will be coming on a show soon. How fucking sick is that? Coming up soon, a Steve Gerben show. Tomorrow, Francis versus Sass. Halo 3. Multiple videos coming out next week. Multiple streams. Rap battles. Fucking Jersey Shore sit. Subscribe and fucking rock with us. Shout out to the chat. Love you guys. See you next time.